there, folks. Welcome to the channel and welcome to Celebrate Sausage, a series designed to help you level up your sausage making skills and introduce you to an entirely new world of sausages. In today's episode, we are going to be making a Romanian barbecue staple, meech. The word meech in Romania literally translates to little ones or small ones. And so these relatively small, hand-formed fresh sausages are incredibly delicious and very easy to make. Matter of fact, if you're just getting started in the world of sausage making, this is a great recipe to try because you really don't need a whole lot of equipment. You could go to the supermarket, get pre-ground meat, season it, pop it on your barbecue pit, and you are now enjoying this absolutely incredible sausage. Let's make this little sausage, meech. Here we go. Let's make Romanian meech. This is a great recipe. Now, I'm going to be grinding this because I have a grinder, but if you don't have a grinder, you can buy pre-ground meat from your local grocery store, and that would be okay. We're using pork shoulder. I've also got lean beef, and that's equal amounts, and we've also got some pork back fat. But I'm going to have a recipe in the description box below with everything you need to know in order to make this amazing sausage. So let's get our meat cut into pieces that are small enough to fit into our grinder. If you're going to be using store-bought ground beef and ground pork, I would suggest getting something with at least a 20% fat content. It's going to make it nice and juicy, and you're going to end up with a great sausage. Our meat looks great. Let's go ahead and pop this into the freezer. This will go in there for about 30 or 45 minutes just to chill it so that we don't smear the fat when we grind it. And while that's chilling, let's take a look at our spices. I'm looking for a slightly spicy meech, so we're going to go salt, black pepper, cumin, some cayenne pepper, dried thyme, coriander, and we've got baking soda. Baking soda is going to help alkalinize the meat, which will allow it to absorb more of that moisture, more of that liquid that we're going to add, which is going to further enhance the juiciness of this sausage. So that's going to be amazing. We're also going to be adding some minced garlic. This sausage is garlic forward, which I'm already loving the sound of that. We've got some beer, and we've also got a little bone broth. And just make sure that the bone broth or the beef stock that you use is unsalted. Otherwise, you'll have to adjust the amount of salt that you add so that your sausage isn't too salty. Our meat looks great. It's partially frozen, under 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and get it into our grinder. We're going to grind this one time on a number 6 plate. This is a grinder by the Sausage Maker. Very affordable. I'll put a link in the description box below. This is very nicely ground, nice and loose. Now, if during the grinding the temperature rose too much, you are going to want to re-chill it. I like to have my meat under 34 degrees at every step, and right now it looks like it's at about 33, 32 Fahrenheit, so this is absolutely perfect. All right, we're going to mix this by hand, so spices in. Next, we're going to add our minced garlic, and I can tell you, this is so much fun. I love how easy this sausage is to make. Bone broth in, and then we're going to finally add our beer. Check the description box in every one of my videos for a recipe link, so in case you're wondering what the heck is the recipe, you can find it in the description box. Let's go ahead and start mixing this. I'm just going to gently toss everything together just to incorporate those spices, and then I'm going to begin to start to really work that meat. As we work the meat, you're going to notice that it's going to start to take on a sticky texture. So it goes from ground meat to sticky like meat batter fairly quick with this sausage because we add a lot of water. And as soon as you get to a place where you can grab a little handful and it sticks to your hand, just like so, see that? That's just going to stick just like that. Your meat is ready. That means you've got enough protein extraction to create that perfect bind. This is now going to go in the refrigerator overnight. Those spices are going to marry. Tomorrow we're going to come back, form our meech, and cook them up. It's now the next day, and it's time to form up our meech. Very simple. What I'm doing here is just making 100-gram piles. You can make them a little bigger, a little smaller. I'm just doing this for consistency's sake. And once we've used up all our meat, let's go ahead and just form these sausages. So what I'm going to do here is just put a little neutral oil on my hands. I think I'm using sunflower oil. And now I'm just going to form these into sausages. Looking good. Everything is formed up nicely, and it's now time to cook this sausage. I'm going to cook this on my pit, and I want that pit blazing hot. I've got it at 500 degrees right now, And if you have adjustable racks on your pit, like I do here, set it to the lowest possible setting. So mine's as low as it can go, and I'm just going to set it right over those coals. This high heat is going to cook this sausage very fast. It's going to sear the outside, giving us a really nice crust, beautiful flavor. And the whole process only takes a few minutes on each side, not a big deal. So as we do our first flip, we've got a nice little crust starting to form. We're going to close that off, finish cooking it, and then give it a taste. Romanian Mici, incredibly easy sausage to make. I mean, that high heat on the pit gives it that nice charring. We've got a really nice smooth slice. And I don't know if you can see that, but that is incredibly juicy, amazing. So let's give it a taste. That is really tasty. Very garlicky. You know, if you like garlic, this sausage has got your name written all over it. I'm loving the flavor, incredibly juicy, and the texture is amazing. This is it. This is properly enjoyed with some fries, a little mustard, a nice cold beer, and you are set. I hope you get a chance to try Romanian Mici. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to this channel and you like sausage making, or meat preservation or charcuterie, do me a favor and click that subscribe button and that notification bell, because we've got all sorts of uploads just for you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.